Do you feel about our department heads, like, like head of like Mercea PD and all that?
Um, Personally, I have not really had any interactions with anyone besides had a couple of interaction with Honorpedia, the sheriff or the CCSO. He seems pretty nice, pretty pretty legitimate. Other than that, I think I've met Wooly, the leader of the. Pretty sure he's the leader of the Republican Party, correct? Am I
Yes.
correct on that? Yes, I've met him. Other than that, honestly, I've really not met anyone else besides the governor and that.
Alright. How do you feel about cops? And just in general, how do you feel about cops?
Um, I wouldn't say I would have a complaint against them. More of just like, some of them have feel like they're a little power hungry, if I would have to say.
Okay.
Majority of them, amazing. Uh, Especially Bree over there. Big shout out to that guy right over there. Amazing. CCSO, the sheriff's office. No complaints on them. Absolutely love the sheriff's office. But other than that, nothing to really complain on that.
Okay. Another question I have for you is how do you feel about the Firestone and Clark County wars?
Mm, I'm glad you asked this question. So, I had a little chat with the governor, and he was under suspicion that I was a spy from Firestone, and I confirmed to him that I was not a spy, and that this war between Firestone and Clark County will end here soon with a Clark County victory.
Okay, good to know. Another thing is how do you feel about our current prices for like guns, gas prices, and other prices for cars? How do you feel about that in general?
I would say the gun prices are really not that bad. I got no complaints on the gun prices. Car wise, you could probably lower them a little bit, but they're pretty good in what they're at. But when it comes to gas, lower that shit right now. All right. I am not okay with paying $150 per gallon. I can't lie.
Alright. Uh, Another thing is, what is your plans for the future of Clark County whilst you're live streaming? Like, what is your plans?
Well, my plan is to grow Clark County. Okay, I want to make Clark County the best roleplay server in all of Roblox. That is my plan. That is my personal plan. I want to join LETI. We get into law enforcement. Excuse me, and truly experience the full effect when it comes to Clark County between being a civilized man, being in law enforcement, possibly be in the government. Just get everything I need to know about Clark County, which I feel like that's probably gonna be the best experience I can probably get if I get into all those and just experience it myself. But genuinely, I'm trying to grow Clark County. Really, that's my whole goal. Get Clark County out there in the world, get as many people as I possibly can, and rally them into playing Clark County and watching me at the exact same time and showing them how fun Clark County really is.
Okay. Another question I have is how do you feel about the Department of M&G, National Guard?
I got no complaints. One of my first times after the governor announced me that I was in the game one time and we were all having fun. I got no complaints. I got my private escort. I had them all locking the area down, making me feel like a very special individual when it came to being in Clark County. I got no complaints from them. They do very, very, very good job. Very, very few errors. Especially the guy that's leading it as well. He is a very, very powerful, intelligent man. And I'm hoping I can be able to join one day to experience that myself. But yeah.
Okay, good to know. Uh, do you want to tell anybody else any more things before we end this interview?
A couple things. For everyone that is going to be watching this and you have yet to play Clark County, I would highly, highly recommend you play Clark County. Clark County is probably the best game I played when it comes to these types of game mechanics. I mean, you're not getting this anywhere else. With the law enforcement training, the MMG training, everyone that knows, like in the government wise, they know what they're doing. They're not just there just to be there to be funny, fun in games. Like this is genuinely like a role play of life, and it's very, very fun knowing that they could input this into a game and equal it all out for it to be amazing. So huge shout outs to the owner of the game, the governor, everyone that puts a role into this to make this all happen, because if it wasn't for all you guys knowing all this stuff and people that are leading and controlling and all this, all the devs making this wonderful game, big shout out to you guys for making this all happen, for even me to be able to stream this to everyone. Huge shout outs to you guys, and I hope you guys keep grinding and making this game better.
Okay, I forgot to ask you 2 more questions.
Yes,
How do
Sydney.
you feel about the crime in this game?
I would say it's pretty high. With the random shootings and the people running people over, like it's on the high end, you know, but it is something that's hard to control. I think one thing of stopping it is giving cops better ability to be able to stop stuff like that, like making it 10 times harder to buy a gun illegally. I feel like that could be something they can work on. And the car thing, I mean, I love the feature of when you get hit by a car, you go flying. I mean, it makes it very realistic. But it is very, very, very annoying when you got that one guy that just repetitively does it and kills you multiple over and over and over and over again. So if there is some way they can balance that out for cops to be able to somehow stop that instead of us getting ran over 24/7, I think that would be good. But overall, the crime it's high. Okay, I will admit the crime is high, and sometimes Clark County is not safe.
Okay, I'm going to re-ask questions I always asked you before. How do you feel about our government? Because I'm making sure my, recording is picking up this.
I think our government is there's some flaws to it, but there is a lot of good things that come from it, especially everyone playing their role and understanding their role. But there is a couple times where there will be instances where it just doesn't go as how you want it to go, and people mess up and make mistakes, and it kind of ruin things and doesn't equalize things, and sometimes the government can be, one-sided and not equal, and it kind of unlevels the game, and things break and things go downhill and people riot, all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I don't really got many complaints about the government. I really haven't ran into a lot of issues besides a couple days ago, which that is something we'll keep off topic. But I would like to be some part of the government at one point. That I feel like that would be cool. But the government, it's slowly coming together. It's slowly making its way. I think a lot of things in the future are going to change, and it's going to be for the better for the game, and I'm happy about that. But I think it's overall really good.
Okay, my final question for you is, are you having fun in Clark County?
Without a doubt in my mind, I'm having fun in Clark County. The fact that I'm able to stream this game and have fun at the exact same time and interact with all these people in Clark County, all the different businesses and everything you can do in Clark County, it is just a game that I never thought would come out. And the way that the devs have made this game so realistic, I mean, props to them. Props to them for making one of the best roleplay games you can make. Personally, I thought New Haven County, old New Haven County, was one of the best roleplay games I play. Like, I absolutely love that game from day one. They made it. Then they made the reamped one, played that, and now they made Clark County. And they base it off of that. I mean, bravo to them for making one of the best games I played on Roblox, and one of the most addicting games to play. Like, I mean, this game is so fun that, I mean, I wake up thinking, shit, I gotta stream Clark County today. I gotta do this on Clark County today. Like, there's so many different things every day you can do with Clark County, and I think that's what makes it the best game out there on Roblox. Matter of fact, I'm gonna label it right now. Clark County is the best game I've ever played on Roblox, and I'm not biased whatsoever. I played Lumber Tycoon. I played so many different games. Clark County blows it out of the water, for sure.
Okay. These are all my questions. Thank you for your time, sir, and may you have a good day.
You too.